Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now.
Today Tix is your one-stop shop for theater tickets with the best value on tickets to Broadway and beyond. Just download the app or visit their website to get access to exclusive pre-sales, day of discounted tickets, and more. Find tickets in New York, London, Chicago, LA, DC, and other cities around the world. Plus amazing deals for the holiday season. Use promo code ComedyTix to get $10 off your first Today Tix purchase at todaytix.com/ComedyTix. That's todaytix, TIX.com/ComedyTix.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Listen to The Alarmist, a comedy podcast where we discuss history's greatest tragedies and find out who's to blame. They kept putting off the safety tests.
Like people knew what nuclear power was? It's so crazy.
Again and again, it says that Selena maintained her relationship with Saldivar because she needed paperwork for her taxes. Are taxes to blame? Henry VIII and his daddy issues are going to the Alarmist jail. My name is Rebecca Delgado Smith, and I am the Alarmist.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened last Friday?
Let's see. I think Asa told everybody that they had to worship God so that there'd be peace. And then there was peace because of the Bible, and that was pretty much that.
And he fired his grandma.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He fired his grandma.
He deposed
her, even though she was supposed to die.
Yeah.
According to his rules that he made up.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, in 2 Kings, I think it said that.
Yeah.
But it didn't carry over into Chronicles.
Well, Chronicler is like the Fox News of the Bible. So.
Which is saying a lot. It's so true.
All right.
Yeah.
So that was 2 Chronicles chapter 15.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
2 Chronicles chapter 16.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 16.
Okay.
In the 36th year of Asa's reign, because remember, peace was there until his 35th year.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay, so you were right. He didn't die. He just.
Yeah, because you were like, yeah, because he died.
Well, I just
and I was
assumed.
like, it doesn't say that.
I just assumed.
But it didn't say that.
All right. He didn't die.
He didn't die. So
in his 36th year.
In his 36th year, King Baasha or Baasha or Baasha, what do you like best?
Baasha.
Of Israel invaded Judah and fortified Ramah in order to prevent anyone from entering or leaving King Asa's territory in Judah.
Oh, shit.
He fenced him in.
Man.
Asa responded by removing the silver and gold from the treasuries of the temple of the Lord and the royal palace. He sent it to King Ben-Hadad of Aram, who was ruling in Damascus, along with this message.
Okay.
I think he's going to be
buying an army guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is his message. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let there be a treaty between you and me, like the one between your father and my father. See? I am sending you silver and gold.
Yeah.
Break your treaty with King Baasha of Israel so that he will leave me alone.
Okay.
So he's like, please be on my team instead.
Yeah.
Here's Here's money.
Here's some stuff.
Here's some shiny sparkles.
Right.
Ben-Hadad agreed to King Asa's request and sent the commanders of his army to attack the towns of Israel. They conquered the towns of Ijon, Dan, Abel Beth Makkah, and all the store cities in Naphtali.
Okay.
As soon as Baasha of Israel heard what was happening, he abandoned his project of fortifying Ramah and stopped all work on it.
Got it. What? I'm just curious here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he need to buy an ally? Wouldn't God just be enough if you were like worshiping God correctly?
Probably the argument against that would be God provided him with enough gold and silver to be able to buy an ally.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
You can find an answer to any of this shit.
Yeah, right.
Usually without even trying.
Yeah.
Then King Asa called out all the men of Judah to carry away the building stones and timbers that Baasha had been using to fortify Ramah.
Why not just keep it there and fortify it for yourself?
Asa used these materials to fortify the towns of Geba and Mizpah.
Okay.
So he didn't
care about that town. He was fortifying other towns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
At that time, Hanani, the seer, came to King Asa and told him, because you have put your trust in the king of Aram instead of in the Lord your God, you missed your chance to destroy the army of the king of Aram. Whoa.
Oh, so if he'd have just asked for God's help,
Mm-hmm.
God had been like, I'll just destroy him.
Yeah, supposedly.
But he didn't.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Don't you remember what happened to the Ethiopians and Libyans and their vast army with all their chariots and charioteers?
Right? You destroyed the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Right?
At that time, you relied on the Lord, and he handed them over to you.
Yeah, what happened, man? Getting a little lordless here.
Getting lordless. The eyes of the Lord search the whole earth in order to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. What a fool you have been! Exclamation point. From now on, you're going to be at war.
Okay.
Asa became so angry with Hanani for saying this that he threw him into prison and put him in stocks.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Talk about, like, killing the messenger, right?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like he didn't believe that the Lord actually said this.
Yeah. At that time, Asa also began to oppress some of his people.
Oh, not that.
Are you telling me he was actually a bad guy?
He was so distraught that he started oppressing people. That's awful. I hope he gets better. I hope he feels better.
Well,
so he stops oppressing people.
I thought he was always a bad guy, probably, actually. The rest of the events of Asa's reign from beginning to end are recorded in...
That fucking book.
In the 39th year of his reign, Asa developed a serious foot disease.
A foot disease?
Yeah.
Damn, I hate those foot diseases.
Yet, even with the severity of his disease, he did not seek the Lord's help, but turned only to his physicians.
Oh, man.
What a dumbass.
Why would you go see a doctor for health issues? That's crazy.
Why? But
sarcasm.
I know. I'm just asking, like, in this book world, in Bible canon... He literally was just told, you should really trust God. Why did he not trust God?
I mean, obvious. I think the answer is obvious. God wasn't really playing a part in anything.
Right.
Like, he wasn't really there. This is just shit they're adding in after the fact because they want it to sound like there's a goddamn God.
Yeah.
If God was really there helping him defeat his army or his enemies prior, he would have definitely reached out to God.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
That's a stupid fucking question.
Yeah.
You would definitely say, yo, God, you help me defeat those other fuckers.
Yeah.
How about you help me defeat this guy?
Yeah.
You wouldn't reach out to your neighbor for help.
Right. It's
true.
It's true.
But he didn't think God helped him.
Yeah.
So he didn't reach out to God.
Yeah.
I'm with him there.
Yeah.
God hasn't helped me with shit.
Nor I, my friend.
Right?
So he helped. Wow. I really fucked that up. He didn't help nobody. So he died in the 41st year of his reign. Yeah.
Okay.
He was buried in the tomb he had carved out for himself in the city of David. He was laid on a bed perfumed with sweet spices and fragrant ointments, and the people built a huge funeral fire in his honor. The end.
Well, that was nice of him, even though he was oppressing them.
Well, they built him that because they they had to burn the body. That's what you do in Supernatural so that the ghosts don't come back.
And the fragrance was just to keep it from smelling bad?
Well, yeah.
You don't want
Bodies
you don't
stink.
want a bad burning body. Bad smelling burning body.
Well, yeah, because bodies stink.
Right.
And burned flesh really stinks.
Yeah. Burned hair.
From what I hear.
You ever burned your hair?
Yes, I've told you this story before. I was with a friend and we were having dinner together at a restaurant and we were like conspiring together. So we were like sitting across the table from each other and we leaned closer and closer because we were whispering, probably talking trash about somebody.
Sure.
I mean, that would be.
That's why you lean close, right?
Yeah. And this was like, God, so long ago, like 30 years ago or some shit.
Right.
And anyway, we smelled something really grody all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And yeah, my hair was on fire because it had dipped into the candle from me having leaned forward.
Yeah.
And
hair smells horrible.
it was so bad. But as usual, as per my personality, I couldn't even be mad or upset or bothered. It was funny as fuck.
Right.
I burned my fucking hair. Who does that?
Yeah. Well, I got lots of arm hair, so I've done it multiple times.
I bet, because you're always setting shit on fire.
I am. I like fire.
Oh, I was trying to give you an out and say as a kid.
No.
No, you still like
I like
fire.
I see you. Come on, we have a fire pit in the back. How often do I play in the fire?
It's true.
I play in the fire all the time.
I know, and I'm always like, you're gonna burn yourself. Get back. And you always burn yourself, but you don't care.
I don't care. Yeah.
See, what I'm thinking is, but if you die, then I have to take care of shit on my own.
If a fucking backyard fire kills me, then
What,
God's real.
And you deserve it? And you deserved it?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, no, that's not happening.
I'm just saying, you're going to hurt yourself.
Are you?
And also, if you get first-degree burns, that could lead to a heart attack.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because all of your, what is it called? Like, immunity things are going to your first-degree burn place.
Oh, I see.
And the infections that ensue.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, I'm not using all the good technical terms because I'm not one of those doctory type peoples, but yeah.
So if I have a foot disease, I shouldn't come see you then?
Don't fucking come see me. No. I don't want your nasty feet on me anyways.
All right. Well, that was 2 Chronicles chapter 16.
It sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
2 Chronicles chapter 17.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Today Tix is your one-stop shop for theater tickets with the best value on tickets to Broadway and beyond. Just download the app or visit their website to get access to exclusive pre-sales, day of discounted tickets, and more. Find tickets in New York, London, Chicago, LA, DC, and other cities around the world. Plus amazing deals for the holiday season. Use promo code ComedyTix to get $10 off your first Today Tix purchase at todaytix.com/ComedyTix. That's todaytix, TIX.com/ComedyTix.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Listen to The Alarmist, a comedy podcast where we discuss history's greatest tragedies and find out who's to blame. They kept putting off the safety tests.
Like, people knew what nuclear power was? It's so crazy.
Again and again, it says that Selena maintained her relationship with Saldivar because she needed paperwork for her taxes. Are taxes to blame? Henry VIII and his daddy issues are going to the Alarmist jail. My name is Rebecca Delgado Smith, and I am the Alarmist.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.